Mercedes F1 team and its customers are going to lose their advantage on the 1st August 2026. And this is a decision that relates to the engine regulations, in particular when it comes to the conversation that has been going on in terms of the engine compression ratio. And in the short term, this is a decision that Mercedes are going to be happy with. This is because it gives them time. Because by the time you get to actually the Hungarian Grand Prix, they will have had a lot of time to actually take advantage of any performance gain that they have over the other teams. But of course, that is all going to change because that rule change will be effected on 1st of August in 2026. And that means if there will be any advantages that they have, they are going to lose it at that particular time. But of course, that also means that if they have a very huge advantage, probably they might be very way ahead of the other teams. And I'm not very sure that Ferrari or Red Bull will be very happy if by the time we get to August, Mercedes and the customer teams will be way ahead in terms of points to a level where it might be difficult for the others to catch up. And for context, the conversation or discussion around the engine compression ratios in Formula One has been going on for a while now. And this even became more pronounced when some thought, or actually it came into the limelight, that Mercedes may have an advantage or may have an innovative solution that gives them an advantage over the other teams. But now it does appear that there will be a solution at least before the first race in Australia. And what has happened is that an effort has been submitted to the 5 manufacturers, FIA and FOM. And the way this works is that for it to pass, or for the mid-season rule change on the engines to pass, it will require a supermajority. And the way it looks like at this particular moment is that at least 4 engine manufacturers are going to vote for it. And since FIA wants this to be concluded at least before the first race in Australia, you can almost guarantee that they are also going to support it, as well as FOM. And this is even if Mercedes votes against it. If this is the first time that you and I are meeting, I am Joe. And on this YouTube channel, I talk about Formula One and the business of Formula One. And I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. And you can even conclude that this is just a formality. This vote is going to pass, which means the mid-season engine rule change will come into effect on 1st August 2026. But what is becoming clear is that other teams were not necessarily against what Mercedes has done. I think what they actually wanted and what they want is clarity that that's how things are going to be in the course of the season. Because when you look at it, it makes sense that when you have an issue hanging, or when you leave an issue hanging where there is no direction, there is no clarity, other teams may not be able to decide whether to continue changing or to explore the opportunity that Mercedes were able to explore, or to actually move in a different direction, and whether that's how the sport will be moving. So if you listen to what Fred Vasseur said, to what the Red Bull team principal also said, they were all seeking clarity. They wanted everything to be clear that things would be in a certain way going forward. And I think they are going to get that which will be very good for every person or every team that is involved. And I also think it makes sense because even in life, you really never want to be in a situation where the decision does not have clarity, or where things are not clear on how you are supposed to progress or how everybody is supposed to actually play if it is within a game. So I support that particular sentiment that teams needed clarity and they are going to get it. And probably I would want to know what you think about it. If you are an entrepreneur or a business person, having clarity when it comes to how you do things within your organization or within an industry is very important. And I think that's the same approach that the other teams are using when it comes to the engine compression ratios in Formula One. If this is the first time that you and I are meeting, I am Joe. And on this YouTube channel, I talk about Formula One and the business of Formula One. And I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. If you have enjoyed this particular video, I am sure that you are going to also enjoy the video that is on your screen right now. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you have not, and I'm going to see you in my next video.